Speaking of AIDS, welcome to the most egregious podcast on the internet, or probably elsewhere. I am George Rockel-Schmidt. With me is Damien Benedict.
Hello.
Luckily, we're in the same place, so there's no delay. So this will be a completely fluent experience. If you've never experienced this before, this is going to be such an informative.
Listen to two people have two separate conversations simultaneously.
You don't know anything about Garfield.
Oh, the spaghetti was cold.
Did you see spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Is that something? Oh, sorry, madam. Is that something you make out of the cheese that you have around your cock?
Oh my!
You haven't washed it for a couple of days.
Oh, have you ever seen that cookbook you can get? Natural Harvest, I believe it's called.
What is it? Cooking with cum?
It's Cooking with Cum, yeah. And I believe
that must be a no.
Oh,
what?
I imagine.
But why?
I have no idea, because I think it boasts of health benefits, and it's a good source of protein.
I ate a fried mushroom the other day, and that was traumatic enough. But what can you do with it?
I have no idea.
Welcome to the George Rockel-Schmidt Show, by the way. Today we're discussing... What are we doing? Bill and Ted, that's right. But do tell me about Cooking with Cum, Damien.
Oh, dear. I think we're going to have to pause. I just heard these fucking hammers going again.
What? Welcome to the Boisterous Men. This week we're talking about what if James Bond was a lady. Damien, what if James Bond was a lady? Oof, that'd be a turn up for the books, wouldn't it?
All right, so welcome to the George Rockel-Schmidt Show. Today we're going to be talking...
Sorry, go on. What a weird way of pronouncing my name. The George Rockel-Schmidt Show.
George Rockel-Schmidt.
Rockel-Schmidt. Welcome to the George Rockel-Schmidt Show. Fucking hell, something's taken up all my internet. I don't know what's going on.
It's all that porn. You think you could fucking put your dick away at least for the fucking duration of this, but lo and behold.
Yeah, we are in the same room as well.
It really stinks.
Oh, God.
I mean, that's a wet dick.
That's horrible. What a horrible thing to say. I would like to see another parallax view.
Here, have another dentist stick, you little bastard.
Forward.
Recording.
Yeah, okay, and we'll just jump in, shall we?
Yeah, you can sound more beleaguered as well. Like, we're doing this again.
Let's jump in, shall we?
Welcome to the George Rockel-Schmidt Show. Fucking hell.
I did another bonus
podcast
of random stuff. Yeah, it's on the bonus channel. It's got about 89 views.
Oh, okay. Is this the cold open then?
Go to that one. It's got 89 views.
Check it out.
I think the
still
have
have 89 views when you get there.
When you get there, now then.
You got me. Oh, dude. I mean, your dick's stinky enough as it is.
I can't say quivering without you thinking of Quivering Love Pudding.
Quivering Love Pudding.
Name that film. So Space Ramsey comes to sort out this restaurant, and the manager of the restaurant is like a real lunatic. He has to go, so that's the end of Space Jeremy Kyle.
Right, okay.
What are we doing?
I have absolutely no idea.
That's the opening of this show.
Yep. Opening or ending?
It's the opening of the very last episode of this show. But then again, a lot of people in her position are probably very good at masking what they're really all about.
Yeah, I like how you've kind of very, very much eased up on the guess there. It's like, yeah, she seems sincere. Probably. Maybe. Probably not. I mean, I guess
she seems
how
sincere.
She's made her money. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like the the pauper past and everything. Oh, I'll put the violins on for this bit. But Damien and I used to live together in a single bed, and we could only have the gas on for a day, and we had to eat Terry's chocolate oranges because we had nothing else to eat. And all of that is absolutely true.
Yeah,
it's just kind of condensed.
To clarify, the Terry's chocolate orange would be reduced. There was a local supermarket, and we'd only snap them up if they were less than 40p.
40p.
All right, there was this one delightful cache of like 30 chocolate oranges, right? And they were 60p. We saw them. We lit up like fucking Christmas. Right, but it was no. It was too expensive. It was too expensive at that point.
They're normally like £4.
All right, so we said to ourselves, right, we'll roll the dice, We'll come back tomorrow. If they're still here and they've reduced further, then we'll snap up everything that's left. Lo and behold, we go back the next day. It's about 15 left. 40p. Fucking hell. We were beside ourselves.
How do you explain all the birthday cakes?
Well, they were 15 quid. But they weren't.
Now there were 2.
Yeah, so naturally we
they were
had to buy
stale
6
as fuck,
of them.
But it doesn't matter because we've got all that cream.
Yeah, you just leave them floating in like, a litre of double cream. It's fine. The double cream also reduced in price.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was possible for somebody's kidneys to get shell shock, but there you go.
I mean, there were a lot of solids in this cream.
Yeah.
I remember, the phone call that I got. It's just like, Damien, I thought we put this podcast together,
Damien, I was really impressed with that thing you were talking about, the tentacle porn in episode 2 of the Boisterous Brothers.
And I figured we could put together this highbrow movie discussion program.
Where we just talk shit about Oprah naked. I think that we're onto a winner. I think if we pay the $2 million to use for the licensing fee to use the Dr. Robotnik music whenever Rinda is on screen, I think I think we have a terrifying antagonist there. Yeah, it's like what we were talking about the hood rats at the end who are dealing it. It isn't like it isn't like meth or heroin where it's like, oh, it gets you super addicted. No, this hollows you out and kills you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just think people wouldn't be that into it.
Yeah, I don't think so too. I do quite like. I guess for like continuity, they kept it in like the packaging so you can see it's the stuff. But I just like the idea.
Why would it be in the packaging? Yeah.
Yeah, I just like
the
people
idea. Trading yogurt. Got any onken?
Oh, I do. I just like the idea of people on the streets kind of like covertly fucking, money swapping hands, and they just got this massive fucking like half-litre pot in their jacket. It's fuck's sakes.
Yeah, I mean, how much would you sell it for? Like, yeah, I've got a couple of litres for you. That's $1.99.
I mean, if it's coming out of the ground, it's going to be oversaturated. It can't be worth that much, no? I mean, it's got to be quite a cheap drug.
I don't know. I just like the idea of the stuff too. If you made it now, it could be, like a meeting of like, I don't know, some LA gang and like Los Aztecos, and someone's like, yeah, this is good. Wait a minute. You cut this stuff with shaving foam, you bitches.
It's the premise for the new Scarface movie.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. It's not just Scarface again. It's not just another remake of Scarface. It's a remake of Scarface and a continuation of the Stuff universe.
Yeah,
you guys didn't know it, but there are actually 36 novellas. Chris Paul is 007 in Spectrum.
Oh, nice little dig.
This is the George Costanza of internet podcasts. I bet you don't even know who that is, young man. Oh, go on.
I mean, did it have a name, or was it just... I don't...
It's just... Watch this. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we caught this fucking TV show written by James May, and I can't remember what it was called, but it's just James finding an old piece of equipment, be it
anything.
Any kind of old machine. I think he was taking apart an old
meat grinder.
KitchenAid or something like that. Yeah. He just takes it apart and then he slowly puts it back together, and that's it. And he kind of like he just mutters to himself while he does it. He doesn't really talk at the camera.
If I was the controller of BBC, I'd be like, "You want more of this? More of this, and more of Sheldon's sad life."
And he's always racking up, right? It looks like his eyeballs are going to shoot out of his fucking sockets.
Oh,
yeah, I don't have anything.
What the fuck was that James May thing?
I have no idea, but it was a good hour, and we were in for that fucking haul. Jesus.
No, we didn't start at the beginning though.
Yeah, but I think we only missed like 5 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes at best.
Well, there's this wonderful bit in the first one where Ted rolls down some stairs and then someone stabs him. He's wearing a suit of armor, and it's revealed that he got out of the suit of armor just before he was stabbed. And Bill and Ted realize that they're both okay, and they hug each other, and then they take a step back and go in a synchronized way, fag, and I just couldn't believe it. It's amazing how that's there, and that would be like completely unacceptable now.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely.
And I'm sure no one gave a shit about it before.
Yeah, no, well, I'm sure someone gave a shit about it, but I'm sure the general consensus is like, yeah, that's funny.
Fag.
Oh,
yeah.
Dear.
Yeah. What would they say now? I like you, but not like that. On the top.
I generate most of the power.
I mean, I don't know. I think they missed a trick because they are quite obsessed with 69.
Katie, sometimes the most straight thing a man can do is cottaging. Katie, have you ever heard of lemon party? Yeah, so there's a party and there's all these guys, and then we nominate Kevin Spacey to be the lemon.
Jesus, that's fucking rancid.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Spacey.
Oh. Naturally, he'd end up in this. Oh.
Yeah, of course. Oh, well, yeah. I've nowhere to go from this.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how to bounce back from something like that. I'm kind of, my balls have kind of like receded into my body. I think I'm just going to have to give it a little time for my body to kind of go out of shock, as it were.
Do you want to explain to people what Barrymore Watch is? No.
I think we'll get to it another time. I think we'll keep them on the hook.
Barrymore Watch is this flash game we were never really going to make, but it's a flash game where you control Michael Barrymore, and you have to.
It was actually the supermarket sweep, wasn't it? But you just have to evade the authorities.
You go around smacking people on the ass trying to evade the cops.
Oh my fucking god!
Do you know what? I don't know why it was Michael Barrymore in particular, because I'm sure we had. Yeah, I'm sure Dale Winton was the fucking host of Supermarket Sweep, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
So why Michael Barrymore?
I don't know. I think at the time Michael Barrymore had been was
involved
in some scandal. Yeah.
Oh, Michael Barrymore.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that ruined his career, isn't it? It's amazing, isn't it? How just a little thing like finding a dead body in your swimming pool ruins your career.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm sure he's enjoying his life in seclusion.
I guess he is, yeah.
What do you reckon he does for a living?
I reckon he's fine. I reckon he's got enough money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I reckon it did severely, well, probably not deplete, probably kind of completely destroy his earnings, but I think he had some saved up, and he's always got those royalties. Because Supermarket Sweep, that's on all the time.
He's always mugging Dale Winton.
Oh, fucking hell. But, I always got the impression Harrison Ford was much more, well, I've got my $1 million, fuck off. Do you think it was the script that got him? Like, Harrison Ford was reading the script, and there was one bit that says, Indiana Jones waddles over and drop kicks the mummy in the face. Yes, that sounds great. I am totally up for that. We should go into commercial filmmaking and start making commercials for beer companies, and it's just two losers in the fucking central London like courtyard square, like with our hands in our fucking armpits, shivering, and then we drift a couple of beers in the summertime when the weather is fine. It just ends with us like taking off our tops and getting hypothermia.
And shortly thereafter, there's just fucking street pizza all over the park bench that we were currently sat on. It's good, but only for a couple of hours, and then it really gets bad.
And the advert is Tenants. Don't drink Tenants.
Or do.
Or do. Who cares anymore? You're drunk.